to just be all analytically inclined or all heartbeat inclined, you're going to lose. You're going to lose. You're not going to be the best version of yourself. You're not. I mean, this is something when I went to the Rays that I thought we did as well as anybody in 2008. We understood how to balance the heartbeat and the data, and we became pretty good pretty quickly down there. Today's game, you're going to get the full Monty right here. Today's game, everybody's working off the same sheet of music. I think there's a reason why fans have been turned off a bit by our game, and that's because the game looks the same regardless of where you go. I want us to reestablish our own identity here. While we're playing the analytical game, I want us also to play the Angels game. And all these guys, who you are as a human being matters. I've gone through this the last 15 years, I guess, right? Between Tampa Bay and Chicago. And I know one thing when I talk to my guys, they do not want to be viewed as a number, and I don't blame you. Ask any one of these guys that have played in the past how you would feel under that set of circumstances where you're only viewed as a mathematical equation. You would not like that. I think I'm a good listener. I have always thought that that's the most important thing a major league coach does, is that he listens. And most of the time, and I'll attest to this, major league players answer their own questions. They just need somebody to say it to. And then as it comes out of your mouth, you'll hear what you just said, and you think to yourself, and then you'll come to the right conclusion almost 100% of the time. But you need somebody that's there to listen openly, without judgment. And then they will. Listen, I'll give you my opinion if you really need it. But I promise you, you're going to come to your own right conclusions. And that's part of one of my first meetings in spring. I don't have rules. I grew up in the late 60s, early 70s, Richie. I mean, I don't believe in a whole lot of rules. I don't. I believe that you know what is right and what is wrong, and you choose what is right and what is wrong, and I'm good. It's very emotional to begin like I did, under the circumstances I did, to be back here and see your name up there like that, with all these wonderful gentlemen sitting out front, ladies. It's pretty special, man. This is one of those things when I leave here, we're going to fly back, we're going to go back to Tampa, then Hazleton, then back to Tampa and drive the RV out for spring training. When I get a chance to really lay down with nothing else to go thinking about but this, I think it'll truly, this has been happening very quickly, man. This has been like quick. I've been a little bit sick and all this. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen to be in the position. I mean, I think the being away for 15 years helps to be able to come back really fresh.
Where are you in terms of finding your pitching coaches and your bench coaches?
We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Billy and I have some more interviews set up for tomorrow. We've made a lot of phone calls. I've been on the phone in my pad in Sugarloaf, PA, Hazleton, and he's been out here. We've been going back and forth. It's also flattering. A lot of guys want to work here. It's very flattering that a lot of people all of a sudden want to work here again or work here. And the list is incredibly talented. It's very humbling. So we're working on that right now.
Our target is to win another World Series. I mean, we need to get back on the winning train and get to the playoffs and, bring some jewelry back. I mean, it's just, last few years have been really tough, and, we've had a lot of talks, for the last couple of years of trying to, how do we get this team prepared? Felt the first step was to make sure that we brought someone in that could lead us. And, and I do talk to the alumni that they don't like to be associated with losing. I don't like to be associated with losing. So that's what I'm thinking.
I have nothing but warm fuzzies about 5 years in Chicago. I wish them nothing but the best. And the ultimate goal, you want to talk about a pipe dream, was that we play them in the World Series and beat them. That would be my pipe dream right there.